All right, guys, so what do you get when you put together an American surfer sports model with a professional volleyball player and fashion model and actress? You get a superfood company. Stay tuned. What's going on, you guys and girls? My name is Jose. Welcome back to Rico Suave Investing. If you want to learn about the stock market, investing in financial freedom, then you get to the right place. So make sure you click that like button and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. So today, we're going to be looking at Laird Superfoods. And like I said in my intro, what do you get when you put two good-looking people, fitness enthusiasts, and they get together to found a company? That's exactly what happened here. So if you want to find out everything about their IPO, when it's going to happen, at what price, and should you buy the IPO, stay tuned for that. But before we begin, I want to give a shout out to my patrons. These people right here are my superheroes. They get a shout out on all of my videos, access to my new Discord, free access to my marketing masterclass, stock market news, portfolio updates throughout the week, and more. You can also find their links to their channels in my description. I'm on YouTube a couple times a week, but I'm on Patron and Discord every single day. So if you don't want to miss anything, the link to my Patreon is going to be in the description. Only $1 per month. Now back to the video. All right, so like I showed you guys in the intro, this company was founded by Mr. Laird Hamilton and his lovely wife, Gabby Reese. All right, and even though those two co-founded the company, they actually hired someone to be the CEO of the company. His name is Paul Hudge, and here's a letter that he wrote to the addressing the COVID-19 situation. Letter says, "Our hearts and thoughts go out across the globe to those affected by COVID-19 virus. I'm writing to update you on what Laird Superfood is doing to address the situation," right? So bottom line, we are looking out for our team around the clock. Our food safety plans are top notch. We are taking additional protective measures due to the pandemic, and we are stepping up as a team to keep order flowing throughout the time of significantly increased demand. So their demand has actually increased due to COVID-19. So I wanted to point that out before we begin. According to MarketWatch, Laird Superfood to offer 2.2 million shares in planned IPO, priced at $18 to $20 each. So there's your price right there. And they're going to be offering around 2.2 million shares. Laird Superfood, ticker symbol LSF, the maker of plant-based superfood creamer coffee creamers, hydration products and beverage enhancing supplements, and roasted and instant coffees, teas, and hot chocolate. Set terms for an initial IPO offering on Tuesday with plans to offer 2.2 million shares, priced from $18 to $20. So we got the information right there coming straight at you from MarketWatch. The company has applied to be listed on the New York Stock Exchange under LSF. All right, so the proceeds will be used for working capital and general corporate purposes, including potential acquisitions. Laird Superfoods is an emerging consumer product platform focused on manufacturing and marketing highly differentiated plant-based and functional foods, says the company's prospectus. So this is a company that's creating a healthy choice for coffees and hot chocolate, tea, and all that. And we're gonna look at their website here in a minute, so stay tuned for that. They are aiming to raise $44 million during this IPO. If in fact they offer 2.2 million shares priced at $18 to $20 each, that means the expected total offering will be somewhere between $39 to $44 million. The company's mission is to provide great tasting, high quality, plant-based products that are healthy, convenient, affordable, and available to all. All right, so for the first 6 months of 2020, they posted a loss of $1.40 per share. A little bit more than a year earlier, which it was only $1.13 per share. However, their sales have more than doubled from to $11 million from $5.4 million a year ago. So they are growing in sales. They are acquiring new customers. They're selling more products, even though they are posting the losses, which is a good reason to go IPO. Was founded in 2015 by two friends and surfing partners, Laird Hamilton and Paul Hudge. Hamilton is a world-renowned surfer, as you learned during the intro. All right, so let's take a look at their website over here real quick. LairdSuperfood.com. It says they are the #1 plant-based powder creamer. So, for your coffee, right? Let's scroll down. They have products for just about every diet, guys. We're looking at no GMO, paleo diet, vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, keto, dairy-free. I mean, almost every type of diet. They're missing like the South Beach diet and maybe the Atkins diet. But so many diets out there, they try to cover them all. If you keep scrolling down, you see all their products, the creamers. They like to do things differently. They want the plant-based products. Now, Right here, you can see some mixing, hydrate, and all that. Let's keep scrolling down and let's look at their About Us page, okay? So here you can see Mr. Laird on his boat right there. And there's a video down here that I want to play for you guys. It's like a minute long, so let's check that out real quick. This is Mr. Laird talking to, about the company and why he founded it and why he thinks is a great idea, and it could change lives.
Laird Superfood was born out of my desire to share some of these special coffees that I was experiencing and some of these special ingredients that I was experiencing. It was making such a difference in my life. I wanted to see, first of all, if it would make a difference in other people's lives, but I wanted my friends to ultimately benefit the way I felt like I was benefiting. People come up to me all the time and say, hey, it's amazing you're endorsing that company, Laird Superfood. And I'm like, well, no, we started the company. So this is from scratch, and this is our baby. I know all of the ingredients that are in Laird Superfood products. And the fact is, one of our philosophies in Laird Superfood is whole food ingredients. And so we feel that nature has made it correctly. Why would we want to mess with it?
All right, right here you can see real food ingredients. And these are, natural aquaman, beetroot. Who doesn't like beets, right? Cacao, that's what they use to make chocolate. Cayenne. Ooh, spicy. Chaga mushroom, cinnamon, cloves, coconut milk powder, extra virgin oil. Look at all this goodness right here. So this is what they use to make their products, guys. Coconut sugar, freeze-dried coconut, and more. So you can scroll down and see all the ginger. Also, this natural products they use straight, mango, straight from that nature to do turmeric root. The very good products that they use for the recipes and for their products that they sell online. It looks like their biggest product are the creamers, right? But they are just more than just creamers, of course. They have right here, you can shop by product, and they have coffee beans, hydro coconut water. They also got hats and teas. So this is kind of cool. Have you ever seen these types of products, Laird Superfoods, maybe out of Whole Foods? Let me know in the comments below. They even have commercial coffee machines. Look at this. This is pretty cool. All right, so that was a little bit about the company, but we're here to learn about the IPO, right? And I'm gonna leave a link to all these articles that I go over, guys, in the description below. I always do. So if you go down there, you see like 20 different links. It's because I like to do my research and I really dive into all these articles and get information from like several different sources. That way I know, which ones are best to bring out to you. So right here, we're going to look at Seeking Alpha, and says Laird Superfood aims for a $42 million IPO. Here's a summary. Thank you, Mr. Donovan Jones. Laird Superfood intends to raise $42 million, as we mentioned before. The firm sells plant-based, natural, and functional foods to U.S. customers, as we mentioned. LSF is growing smartly from a small base, but the IPO isn't cheap. So I will watch the stock and so forth. So let's scroll down and see what more information we can find out about the company. All right, so we already saw a video with Laird Hamilton. Now this is his wife right here, Gabby Grease, talking about Laird Food. So let's check that out real quick.
So the Laird Superfood brand was born out of, this is how we live our lives, and we wanted the products. Laird really spearheaded this. When I say for 20 years, he has been so religious about his coffee, but saying, hey, how do I make it healthier and better for me? It's not only something that I'm using, but it's something that my children are using and that I'm comfortable with them using. So if I wake up in the morning and I want to train, but I don't want to eat a bunch of food, I've got this energy from the coffee, I've got this healthy fat for sustained energy. If I'm on the run, I can throw InstaFuel in and just grab some hot water. If one of the kids wants something, but I really want them to drink water, we've got Hydrate product. There are days where that grinding mentality is tiring, so you have to know also when it's important to ease back, but that's why you eat well and move, because it supports you in everything. Even though I can't be younger each day, I certainly have the opportunity to be better. That's what's exciting.
All right, so this is how they acquire the customer: online, wholesale, food service. They sell through Amazon, which is in 2019 and the first 6 months of 2020, the online business made up to 58% and 57% of its net sales. So most of the sales are coming up, a little bit over half is coming through Amazon. According to a 2019 market research report by Foods Business News, the U.S. market for organic food, of which Laird is a subset, reached an estimated $47.9 billion in 2018, growing by 5.9% that year. So there's a demand for the product. In the last 6 months, they had a revenue of $11 million and a profit loss of $3.4 million. According to TechCrunch, right, this company, for being a 5-year-old company, has 100 people working for them. Management says that it has $13 million cash in hand and investments, and it will have more if it hadn't spent $7.5 million buying back Series A1 preferred shares in 2019 in November of that year for twice the price. So they actually bought some of the company shares back in 2019. The only outside shareholder that owns more than 5% of Laird Superfood is the known Manifesto Ventures, the corporate venture arm of the global food and beverage company. It owns 13.4% of the company. GeekWire is also showing that the company brought $13 million in sales last year with a net loss of $8.5 million. It estimates that its total addressable market at $3 billion. Fox Business also reporting that the company generated $13.1 million in 2019 and $11.1 million through the first 6 months of 2020. This year, Laird Superfood has derived about 57% of its revenue from e-commerce. Amazon, remember? Sales through its own platform and listings on Amazon. Prior to filing for IPO, Laird Superfood has raised $51 million in 6 funding rounds, according to Crunchbase. So the owners are out there trying to raise money. And being celebrities, I will imagine it's pretty easy for them. All right, guys, so I give you a lot of information about this company, Laird Superfoods. We learn about the owners, the co-founders. We learn about their net sales. We learn about the income, their losses. We learned that the IPO is going to be September 25th, all right? I think that's a Friday, if I'm not mistaken. And the share price is going to be anywhere from $18 to $20. But you know, what do you guys think about Laird Superfood? Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever had any other products? Don't forget to join my Patron if you want to see my new IPO portfolio I created this week. I have 3 positions already on there for you to check out. So make sure you go down in the link in the description and sign up for my Patron. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel. But more important than that, guys, make sure you take care of yourselves. And I'll see you soon.
I bring up the pain, Rico solves the mind. I make the market rain like acid rain. An investing channel you ever know, ya. I take your girl, your house, your money, and leave you broke, son.